Okay, so as we know, LeBron James did a very corny thing with the decision two and all that. A lot of people been reacting. Most of the reactions negative. Of course, from people like Nick Wright, you got a positive reaction. He liked it. He enjoyed it. No duh. But I want to show you a reaction from Stephen A. Smith. And I say this many times. I don't agree with him on many issues. Talking strictly basketball wise. I'm not talking anything else. But I want to show you what he said. And he did make a couple of great points on LeBron James and his antics recently. So take a listen to Stephen A. and I'll be right back to kind of break it down.
This was corny. It was selfish. There are patrons out there who paid the $705 or whatever it was. I'm talking about they paid their money thinking that it was that kind of announcement coming. And yeah, he was joking around, and it was, again, he's entitled to be cringy and corny and all of that, so I don't care. Here's what I care about. I care about you wanting attention for winning because you haven't done it. And I'm waiting for the Los Angeles Lakers to be back in the mix. Yeah, I get the stat pattern. I get what you're doing in terms of the numbers that you accumulating. But in the end, what we gonna get done? Because I cover the NBA.
Boy.
And I want the Lakers. I want the Lakers to win the chip. I want them to be in a position to win the chip. I want them playing in June. I want to be in Southern California. I don't want to be in Oklahoma City. I don't want to travel to Oklahoma City. I want to travel to LA. That's what I want to do. You understand? And what are you doing to facilitate that? We shall see. One critic said it best when they said that if you make a bad movie, typically you don't have a sequel. So if you look at the decision and the manner in which that was handled and the way it served to alienate folks back at that time, you would think that he wouldn't want to remind people of that, considering the heat he took from that. And unfortunately, he was tone deaf, and that's not the decision. That's not the path that he took. This was corny as hell. It was cringy. It was all of that. We know this. You're promoting an alcoholic beverage and trying to give people the impression that this could be your final season, that you might end up retiring. And so, one other person joked, and they said, you know what, that's like Jordan. Compare that to Jordan saying, I'm back. What if he had said, no, I'm teasing you, and then it happened to be a Hanes commercial? What if it had been something like that? And that's what this was the equivalent of. In the end, I don't understand why the second greatest player who ever lived, a four-time champion, a four-time league MVP, one of the greatest players who have ever lived, would stoop to trying to garner attention for himself with something other than trying to win a damn championship. I want to be in Southern California come June. Are Lakers gonna win? Lakers gonna be in the picture. That's what I care about. I don't give a damn about some Hennessy commercial, especially from him. A matter of fact, if you play like garbage at any point in time when it really, really counts, I'm going to think about the Hennessy commercial and wonder if you was drinking something before the game. I mean, that's what's going to have me thinking about. I want to be in Southern California.
Oh, my God.
I love Oklahoma.
Oh.
I love Oklahoma
Talk
City
about
Thunder. I love the Oklahoma City Thunder. Yo, I don't want to be in Oklahoma City come June. I tried that, Swagoo. Swagoo, I don't know if you noticed it now. I was trying to get from Minnesota to Oklahoma City. That was tough. I had to come out of my pocket to get that, all right? I want to be in Southern California. I want to be in Southern California. I want the finals in L.A. Can I get that? Because the one time they went to the finals and won it all with him in the Lakers uniform was when they were in the bubble. That wasn't in L.A. That was in a bubble in Orlando. I would like to be in L.A. in June. Can we talk about that, pulling that off? No, we can't, because of a damn Hennessy commercial. Y'all do y'all thing.
Second decision.
I don't even need to talk about it. Go ahead, Swagoo.
Swagoo, your thoughts on the second?
In my opinion, Stephen A. is right in one major thing. It seems to me like LeBron James, we see his workouts and, all that kind of stuff. That's normal. But LeBron James seems to be interested and focused on everything except for actually winning. We'll see what happens during the season, how he's going to play, how he's going to perform, how his chemistry going to be with Luka and stuff like that. But you see this Hennessy commercial, you see what kind of an attention seeker this dude is. you see him literally had to have faked an injury on his glute because he went to a streamer and, you know, shot 3-pointers there and danced around and twerked and all that other stuff. It's the most unprofessional behavior I have seen from a player of his caliber in, I think, forever. I haven't seen anything like that before. This is as unprofessional as you can be, being the guy that he is, the age that he is. Not only unprofessional, like immature. It's literal immaturity. Nothing else. I'm a little bit older than him. He's 41. I'm 45. I mean, dude, you gotta grow up. Stop making these stupid gangster faces, all that stuff. It just doesn't fit that mold anymore. I mean, you were 20, fine, 25, 30, whatever. 41, and you're still doing the same thing? Very, very corny. But Stephen A. Smith pointed out, he sees now, this is not him. He's not the only one right now. There's multiple media personalities now starting to point out and point to literally stat padding. LeBron James getting through the seasons knowing that he's probably not going to win, but trying to get his stats as high as he possibly can in points, assists, all that stuff. And we've seen blowouts, especially in last season, where the Lakers are up by like 20 points. He's still on the court where he should be sitting down because his stats are not at the level that he wants them to be. It's that kind of a situation right now. So we don't know how many more years he's going to play. We don't know, you know, I don't know. I mean, at 41 years old, this season he could get injured and that could be it. So he also has a certain window to try to get a farewell tour if he wants one. Because once you get a major injury, that's it. You can't even show people anything anymore. So, he's taking a chance as well. But it is what it is. I mean, I agree with Stephen A. here. Honestly, one thing I disagree with him on is I don't want to see the Lakers in the finals. I don't want to see LeBron in the finals. I just want LeBron to go away. The less I see him, the better. I like the Lakers. I like Luka. I like his approach with the Lakers and all that stuff. I just can't stand LeBron James anymore. I've said in my previous video, I don't hate the guy. I just dislike him. He is one of the fakest people I have seen. He might not be personally to people that he knows, but publicly, oh my goodness, I haven't seen this kind of level of narcissism in a long, long time. Patting himself on the back every possible situation he can. So that's just my thoughts on this, but I agree with Stephen A. on most of the stuff, and that's all. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.